use them to find bad guys when they're hiding. And so, can anybody guess the #1 reason we use him for finding bad guys? Yes. He has to what? Yeah. Gotta be fast. But yes.
Does he also meant to like smell bad guys so you can like catch them and put them in like yourself?
You win. You win. Excellent. So if you look at like your thumb, you know, this much of your, like you take your thumb, that's about how much of your brain is dedicated to your nose. And so for a dog, almost half of his brain is, 1/3 of his brain is dedicated to his nose. So the way we see colors, like when you look at a rainbow and you see all the different colors, that's the way their nose works for their brain. So like when you're eating that little cookie there, you can smell all the different ingredients to it, the flour, the sugar, the M&Ms, all the different ingredients in it. That's how strong their nose is. They can break all that stuff out and smell all the different stuff. So you're absolutely 100% correct that without their nose, we can't find them. But the other thing is, right, a big scary dog like that, they don't, the bad guys don't want to mess with a dog. So that's what helps keep all of us safe here when we use a dog like that. So he really helps, scare the bad guys out so that they give up and everybody goes home at night, comes home to you guys. So that was an excellent answer. So he goes home with me every night, and he stays. He's got a kennel. He gets the best care in the world. He gets the best food. So he is treated, and he's got special deputy status. So if someone's mean to him, they get in trouble for being mean to a special deputy. Yes, Haley.
Does he like go the entrance so that like bad guys can't come in?
Yes. He's also a guard dog for us. In ways. Yes. He does have to. I'm going to show you guys how fast he is here in a little while. So I'm not going to take up all your time here, but when you guys come outside, we're going to show you how we find somebody, and then we're going to show you how fast he is when he chases them. We're going to show you something really cool that the car does.
I don't want to show them.
You know? He won't chase you. Where is he? There's a really brave guy in the back there that's going to don the suit. So, Sergeant Jordan. But anyway, any other questions you guys want to ask about him? He's all German Shepherd. He came from the Netherlands, which is over in Europe, so he speaks Dutch. And he actually did really well over there, and we imported him here. He was a Dutch police dog, and then he came over here, and now he's working for us. Yes? Was it him?
No, it was
Questions? Go ahead.
Why not dogs
Because when they're running, we're afraid they're going to hurt someone else. So we want to make sure we stop them before they hurt somebody. So he's a lot faster than me. If you've ever seen me run, I'm not near as fast as that tall guy over here.
And I'm really slow, so that tells me all.
So, Deputy Weber,
Yes.
can we hear you speak Dutch to the dog?
Yes. Ranger, follow. So they sound like English commands, but they're actually Ranger, follow. Follow.
I have a question.
So we tell him to zit, we say zits. And then his out command, we call out is los. And then we tell him to speak, we tell him boots. Boots. And if I want to lay down, I say Ranger off. And when I want him to stay, I tell him live.
I have a question.
Hold on a second. So for he has a different bite command, he has a different tracking command, he has a different command for article searching. So he's got all kinds of different commands. So But they're, and the way they're done is they're done basically 1 or 2 syllables, really sharp, so the dog hears them, and we're able to say them quickly when there's a lot of stress. Yes, dear?
So what kind of dog?
My last dog was all black. Spencer, our drug dog, he's kind of like grayish. He looks like a wolf. He's really cool. Yes, Spencer? What? I'm sorry? Yes, that's an excellent point, Ben. Another great point. If I had like awards to give out, I'd have to be giving them out. But Spencer's brought up a good point that their hearing is very good. So their hearing is like 7 times better than ours. Probably like 10 times better than mine now. But their vision is probably a little less than ours, so they probably don't see really as well as we do. So a lot of times they need movement and things like that. So okay.
How come all dogs use a shepherd?
But they're kind of a jack of all trades. So a shepherd's kind of good at a lot of different things versus being specifically one thing. For the tracking dogs, we'll use mainly shepherds, Belgian Malinois a little bit. They're getting more popular, but because the German shepherds are they're athletic, they have good noses, they're obedient most of the time. But they do a lot of stuff really, really well. Versus like if you have a bloodhound, they can just track real well. Or some other dogs are, really fast. But these guys can kind of do it all, and there's a lot of them out there. And their size is just right, and all those things. So that's kind of why we use them. Haley.
Is he like as fast as a walk or faster than a walk?
I think he's faster than Rocky. He looks pretty fast to me.
Daddy, this puppy is the fastest dog in the world.
He's definitely my fastest dog. Yes, sir.
We have a dog at our house named Diego.
Yeah. And your dog's name is Diego?
No, we don't have a dog.
Oh. That's just scary. Oh, yeah. Well, and we pick these dogs, that brings up another good point. We pick these dogs because a lot of people are really afraid of dogs. And, when you deal with bigger dogs and guard dogs and police dogs. But we pick these dogs so they're, actually, as you can see, he's social, he's friendly, but yet he can also be businesslike. So these aren't big, mean, vicious dogs. These are dogs that they run around the office, and when it's really rainy outside, I'll let them run around the office here and say hi to people and hang out. And it makes everybody happy to hang out with the dogs too. So it's win-win that way. But if you guys can give me just a few minutes, we'll go out and kind of get set up outside to do a little show and tell for you. So,